All right, everybody. So we are Schermerhorn Road. We're going to go up to this. We're going to see what name of this trail is, so y'all know where I am. Felton Trail. Okay, so Felton Lake is, this is coming around the back of it. We won't see the lake, I don't think. But this is where some Bigfoot sightings were seen. We'll be going up the road a little ways. No vehicles over 900 pounds. Guess that means no little red going with me. So there have been sightings of Sasquatch up here, at least Felton Lake. And I was assuming that this is where they saw the eyes the next day. Because even back then there was crazy people like us, you know, walking the woods looking for Sasquatch. And these people actually saw him or her or they, however they identify, the night before. So we won't mention any names. Their names are known, at least one of them. And we're going to go up here, maybe go off into the woods here a little bit, see what we find. And it's windy out, so I don't know if the noises in the woods are the wind knocking stuff over, or am I already getting messed with? Yesterday I went into the woods, and we will be going there maybe tomorrow. And we're gonna go. I heard some noises, not sure what it was. Could have been a bear, could have been anything. But we're gonna go. I'm gonna bring you along tomorrow. And I left very quickly, let's just put it that way. I have something wrong with my left ear. It's swollen up. I think it was just like a pimple or something. And it was loud to me. There's a little game trail there. It was loud to me, so I can't imagine exactly how it was. And if you listen to Hiker Dave, there's a tree break. I'd say that's about 9 feet up. It's older. Kind of shining you off into the woods as well. You can kind of be my ears. About 70 degrees, 74. Nice little breeze. And I just, I don't know if you're familiar with October Mountain, but if you are, there is a Four Corners up here. And I just came across a older couple hiking just about where I am now, back to their truck, which was at the Four Corners. So we're talking a couple miles. I was rather impressed for an older couple. Hell, I'd be impressed with me doing that. Anyway, we're gonna head off over into the little thicket over here, see if we can see any signs of whatever. Bear. I expect usually bear. Honestly, I don't expect to see Sasquatch. But you never know. Try to find a good place to go in here. Deer? take a look over here. Oh, something's been bedding down in here. Again, probably deer. So the Sasquatch would have been probably somewhere in the areas we are in. I don't see anything. I'm going to pause you for a second. Sorry about that. Nature called. So, and once again, I'm going to zoom you into some trees. I don't know if you've noticed, but every single video I've done, there have been no birds chirping. No sounds whatsoever, which already makes, this is already kind of creepy enough with the birds. Ooh, footprint. I don't know. It's old if it was, so it doesn't matter. All right. So I'm going to pause you. I'm going to get back onto the road, do a little bit of walking, and see where we end up. And I'll bring you back. Yeah, see, I think this is where some deer have been bedding down. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. I don't know, so what do y'all think of this? One thing I like to do when I see breaks or bends, and that is missing some bark as well. So that's interesting. Oh, that could just be from something falling, like that tree there. But yeah, maybe this one be pretty good. It's more interesting to me that the bark is off and it's also kind of twisted here. But one thing I also like to do is prints. And so there's something that starts here, goes to about here, which means it could have been me walking in here, you know. I haven't been up here in years, though. Anyway, that's really the only, well, I do see prints. So maybe if there's no prints around it, why would you attribute it to Sasquatch or anything? Like, there's a print there, and there's a print there. Now, they're not much bigger than me, and I'm a size 11, so kind of not thinking Sasquatch walked by that tree. But again, at the same time, I don't think a person did it. Probably just snow melt. But look at. So, anyway, here we are. I really wish the birds were happening. So let me tell you the story about the kids that were up here. There was about 5 or 6 of them having a campfire over on Felton Pond, Felton Lake, whichever you want. Their claim is they only had a six-pack between all of them. So as far as being, shit-faced or anything like that, we don't think so. So, I guess, among the chatter, a couple of them heard something in the woods, and apparently they went to investigate, and they saw something very large and hairy. So they kind of packed up and they started walking very fast to their car. According to them, they felt like they were being followed. As they got into their car and when they went to leave, they said they could see the red eyes from the headlights. They said it was about 7 or 8 feet in the air. They also said they came back during the day and pretty much chased them out of the woods. Something to that effect. Not sure about the second day. This looks like it's just a little trail to go around what would have been the mud. Stick to the trail, people, on your motorcycles, dirt bikes. Okay, sorry about that. Thought I heard something. Didn't want dead air. I really can't hear out of my left ear anyway, so. Most I've seen up here, folks, like I've said millions of times, deer, moose, only one, and it was a baby. Deer, moose, bear, things like that. Nothing rabbit, little field mice, shit like that. Doesn't mean I haven't heard shit in the woods, though. Sorry about the language, but this place without birds just creeps me out even in the day. So, you've been with me. Something falling out of the trees. You've been with me for about 13 minutes now. Other than my voice, that's all you've heard. Probably all you've seen. And what's that? Probably just wood. Okay, not the bends, the beyond it. So I think at that 14 or 15 minutes of me talking, at least you got the story of one of the sightings of Sasquatch up here. And yeah, that's about. I haven't even had that. I've seen tree bends and tree breaks and noises, but I'm not sure what the noises were or are. So that said, I'm almost to the top here where I'm going to turn around. We haven't walked that far, probably 0.5, because I haven't found the Felton Pond connector trail yet, which I think is up here. So that said, I'm going to bring you right up to this rock, because that's the only time I've ever seen a bunch of deer all at once running away. So let's see what we get, because I ain't going much further than this anyway. loud enough to be a bear. Okay, so there you have it. Another 16-minute walk. And if you made it this far, once again, wow, that hill killed me. The game trail. Thanks so much for clicking. Hope you enjoyed the little story. And that again is just to the best of my recollections of what I've read. The only thing I'm really not... I thought that was a deer. Oh, coyote and wolf too. I've seen up here. So, it's just the second day. I'm not sure of whether it chased them out. I know they said they got chased out of the forest the first night as well. So, that being said, I'm going to walk a little further. I appreciate you clicking. If you made it this far, yes, thank you so much. And hopefully you at least enjoyed the views, because I sure do. Just wish I had some birds for background. All right, folks, thank you kindly. Talk to you soon.